could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. Your check as I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds, they can stay soft. You can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
You cannot bring that on somebody. You ever ejaculate while your sleep paralysis demon is present? That's some fucked up shit. Yeah, actually.
You stupid motherfucker. You know what the fuck is.
No, he doesn't.
Can you control yourself for 2 fucking seconds?
Fuck. I just shit myself.
What the fuck?
What's up, folks? How's everyone doing? What's up? So, if you're new here, this is technically my first channel. It's called a Geek Room, where we kind of go over lolscals. We don't go over Molly content and stuff like that, but we do have a lot of fun here. Don't know how many people is going to show up, but I try to do a thing. Let me switch over real quick so I can grab the invite link. Every once in a while, people have issues with us, and some people had an issue with me not too long ago, because someone is trying to use one of my content to say that I am something that I'm not. Got it really butthurt that I put a copyright takedown on him for the sheer fact. It was just a straight upload, and yeah, so the guy's a piece of shit because they talked about how I did it, but he does it a lot too, and his shit is way worse. So that link is going to be pretty much for anybody that's butthurt or is part of the Yagramada. I don't know if Billy, Bran, or anybody else is able to join up, but if they can, there you go. But I'm only giving this not too long. But people say that I don't open up for people to come in to air out any kind of grievances. So I'm going to try to do at least once a week to do that. Just do that. We'll see if anybody shows up. I really doubt it. I really doubt it. But we do have a show tonight. We have a call-in show. So people get another second chance if they want to talk. So, yep, the shirt. Stay salty. My wife got it for me. It's actually one of my favorites now. So, I bet not either. So, because how long has Dart Ninja tried to say that he wants to come in and talk to us, and that I don't allow it. And then whenever we go live, he's feeding his dogs. So, boy, if we do get someone coming in and it goes in a little bit longer than normal, then you know, I'll give it to about 4:30 and talk. But I know there's a lot of accusations that's been thrown around about me because people. You gotta turn your camera on first, buddy. Ooh, why is that there? There we go. Let's see. Hello?
Yeah, Neg's here. Stop attacking my family.
Oh, shit. I don't think they got to hear that. Hold on. Why isn't it not coming through? Give me 1 second. I think this changed up. Yeah, it did. Fuck. All right, the person that came in, I do apologize. They didn't get to hear. If you want to come in and replay it, you can. That was me. That was on my end. So let me make sure you guys can hear something. Give me 1 second. I can also just kind of rewind it. Oh, I agree. No, you weren't. All right, the person that came in. Okay, now you can hear it. What I'll do is I'll scoot back and let people hear it. Hello?
Yeah, Neg's here. Stop attacking my family.
Oh, why did it switch? Okay, I couldn't hear it either. So I do apologize. So, production issues. Accusations, yeah. So they're going around saying that I'm a pedo because of my VR chat thing, but so why can't you be more professional like Billy? I know, right? That's a good chance for me to just kind of hang out with you guys too. So there's a lot of times when we're doing a show, I can't exactly look at the chat. So I feel like this is blurry than usual. I can see him feeding the geese for 2 hours, the dogs. Apparently he's got 90 dogs. There's 90 dogs here. So, let's see if I can fix that a little bit. There we go, it should be better. Sounded more like Rick Sanchez, it did. What's up, Leslie? How are you doing? Man. Yep, Chucky's in the background. I've been doing some rearranging. I've been wanting to use my projector for something, and I thought about putting something on the background, just kind of like a logo that pops up. But I haven't really decided yet, but I do still have Chucky right there. So, how's my week going? My week is actually going really good. My wife's been in a mood to kind of like change up the house a bit. So we've been actually painting. So I'm butthurt because your hair is longer than mine. I'm sorry. Folks. And apparently, folks, they're running with the folks thing. If you're new and you don't know where the folks things come from, they come from Revelation News. He would say it like that, and so we started saying it. Then he stopped saying it, and now it's just kind of stuck with everybody. But apparently, it's now from that other side of the camp is now a term to include everybody. It's like, no, it's making fun of Rev. It's the stupidest thing ever. Yeah, if they don't show up right now, then they'll have another time to show up tonight. So I feel they attack you while at the same time trying to hide what they're doing. They do, and it's the thing. I mean, I know Miss Parker has showed it to where Cha has said that he has used those videos to be able to copyright take down people way longer before that I have done it. He's actually struck Miss Parker, and he's actually struck Martha, which Martha should be coming back pretty soon, hopefully. And then show, like, every time you play the clip of him with his kids, and it's asking where's his wiener and stuff like that. It's pretty much a deflection. So when they are talking about, like, my clip, which involved 3 grown adults, so you don't even know what's going on. Yeah. So, and I've actually, like, and people probably know by now, but I have been talking to Flaming Amy, and she already knows. Like, I even told her, I was like, hey, kind of what you said about Charlie Gold is kind of fucked up, but she got recently attacked because she wouldn't conform to their thinking. So, what's my definition of doxing? Is putting out personal information, but it is also intent. Now, if the person has already put out his personal information, has a channel out there and stuff like that, and has openly promoted his name before, then it's not really doxing when everybody knows it. Now, unlike me, who I have not put my name out there, people have doxed me and stuff like that. It's out there now, but yeah. Who started the BS? One guess. I mean, again, if you links out there. So. Nobody's coming in. Ooh. Who would have guessed it? Sorry. But I could be doing something, I guess. I don't know. I don't like to play music because sometimes it's just hard to hear me. Is G-Man back on YouTube? He is under a different name, G-Money, I believe. Oh, they struck you as well, but you got your video back. Good. I need to eat onions. I'm malnourished. I guess I could take that as a compliment. I don't know. Actually, I can't have onions. Shit fucks up the diet. What's up, Jericho? Wait. Who thinks folks is a woke term? Peanut and GG think folks is a woke term. I kid you not. They don't realize that we use it because Rev used it. It's just, I guess they say it because it's a woke term. It's like, no, you guys are idiots. It's like, stop that. I don't have onions in my house. That's the thing. Legit, like because I am doing the ketogenic diet. Onions is against it. It has a lot of carbs that will yeah, so. I don't have onions in my house, actually, so. Fan Kirby knows. Yeah, no, I kid you not. That is what they think they think it's a woke term. It's like, no, you idiots. I'm watching my chat, Baron Skidmark Von Pallet. I have no idea what the onion is. So, what's up, Miss Parker? My walls are grayish, I think. I'm not exactly sure. I let my wife just kind of choose everything. As long as I have just like this little corner of the house, I'm good. I don't care what color it is. Sorry, what did you do? You know about the ketogenic diet, how onions are definitely not good. That guy goes on every stream and says the same thing. I mean, if it wants me eating an onion, I don't know. I can't. So, what do you want me to spit out? Bing. Oh, spit it out. The onion. I don't got any. So, Folks is from red people, not like folks. So yeah, right. Yeah, they do. They think it's gender inclusive. It's like, no. No. Oh, you did keto too? I mean, I'm doing keto up until I got about, I'm still at 60 pounds. Got about, maybe about 30 more to go. And then I'm hoping to kind of, start, weightlifting and stuff like that. I don't put it. I need in my bathroom. Give me 1 second. Ooh. Hello?
Hello. Now, what did I do?
No, you know about keto.
Oh, yes. So, I was working on making something. I heard fit and curvy. I was like, oh, fuck, what do I do now?
They're telling me to eat onions.
Oh, well, I mean, sometimes I eat onions.
You can have it. It's like very limited, though.
Yeah, I mean, don't have like an entire onion, but, you know.
They want me to eat an onion.
Yeah, don't do that. I have a family member that will eat it like an apple. It's pretty gross. Yeah, right? I don't know. I also saw someone say, panel up, bitches. And I was like, I'm bitches. I got nothing to do. You know, it's my day off, chilling, you know. Yeah, I like to harass Frank.
She harasses me, folks. You know, I'm just seeing if anybody...
You know they're not going to.
I know not. I know, like, because Gigi made a comment like, he won't allow people to, come up, or he won't come up. It's like, well, one thing, you guys go live when I am being a parent. So, no, I'm not going to stop what I'm doing to go up. No.
Oh, my God. Frank has priorities and responsibilities he takes care of. Oof, God, mind-blowing. Holy shit.
So, I tried to, I was like, fuck it. I'll just, every once in a while, I'll just throw one of them up. So... But they always say, it's like, yeah, you don't allow people to come on. And again, like, if I don't allow, like, to talk to anybody, I wouldn't be talking to Flamin' Amy right now.
Right.
Even though she, Flamin' Amy, you kind of fucked up. So.
Oh, yeah, you really fucked up.
No, I've told her that. So, and anyway. But, she came in, she came up and asked me questions. She was like, hey, why this, this? I answered honestly. I was like, because I think one of the things that she was under impression was one of the people in the VR thing was a minor. I was like, no, everybody is an adult. And all the stuff that they said that I said to people was said to me. And she was like, wait, what? I was like, yeah, here's the clip. Then she started asking me about other things. And I was like, here you go.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, no, we're not besties right now. Like, just because I talk to someone doesn't mean I'm friends with them. She asked me questions. I answered them truthfully. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's that simple. If you have questions or concerns about things you've seen floating around the internet, ask the person. I mean, to be fair, this whole storyline has changed at least 30 times.
And it started off
I can't keep up.
Like, it legit started off as the joke was inappropriate. Which right. I agreed. I was like, okay, yes, I can agree with that. Probably an appropriate joke to have to do that, right? Now it's come down to, I made it to, Martha sent it to me the other day, that I made it to harass Cha and his family or something like that because of his video. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
How the hell?
I don't know. It's gone from the original of it being just an inappropriate joke to all of this, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you talking about? So, and again, and I was talking to, I told Amy, because I was listening to the Peanut stream, the Ruby girl, I had no idea who it was. I was like, told Amy, I was like, if Ruby's got questions, send her my email. Fuck it. I have no reason to lie when it's on my channel.
Yeah, with context.
Yeah.
Not out of context.
And apparently now me and Amy are dating. I was like, what the fuck?
What?
So, yeah, that was another thing that I put. I was like, what? Like, I'm just, dating everybody apparently.
Oh, man. Yeah, I think you might have posted. I know I have, where it's the meme where it's like, you ever hear a rumor about yourself you didn't even know was a thing? Yeah.
Like,
oh my god.
Really? Keep telling me about myself. So, but it's just ridiculousness. So I try to open up and just let people come in and nothing happened. So
I don't know.
Who is
It's always
Amy?
funny.
Who is
sorry,
Amy?
go ahead. No.
Flaming Amy. So she had an outs with Negs because she wouldn't actually conform to his thinking pretty much. So she actually looked at both sides, come to her own judgment, and they didn't like it. So
It's a real shame when people think for themselves.
it's how I used to be in like that. Like Steve McRae. Did not like it that I was talking to drag. Did not like it. We had Nate on the show. He flipped his shit and just like, I am unsubbing from the Geek Room. It was like, all right, bye then. Like, fuck. But to come to find out, he did not want us to know about the shitty things he's done. So.
Funny how that works.
Right.
I don't get this whole, oh, if you like this person, I can't be friends with you or be sub to you. I'm like, I don't. Thing called autonomy, y'all. Like
exactly. And it's like there's people that watch us that like other creators that I don't like.
Yeah.
So I don't say, oh, you can't not watch them. It's
I'm sure there's people Frank watches that I can't stand, and vice versa. It doesn't have to. It doesn't mean like he literally let me up here just for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't mean that we don't still, talk like adults. Jesus.
Yeah. So. Yeah, Steve thinks he's still irrelevant. So.
Jeez. Well, I
But
mean.
I just.
So that lady that you were reviewing earlier, not Molly Golightly, is that Bullhorn Betty? Is that the?
Yep.
Okay.
That's
Sorry, just
Bullhorn
trying to get a lot of new names I haven't heard of, even having watched the true crime community for a second, but I just didn't. Oh, she's a special little coconut.
Oh yeah.
They sounded like children.
You're taking views from us and money and
Oh God, shut up.
It's just like, okay, I thought this wasn't about views and money.
Well, I mean, we know it is for them. I mean, if they really cared and they wanted to bring attention to certain cases, they wouldn't have a problem with other people talking about the same thing. And it's not stealing content if it's in fair use, dum-dum.
People's twist things about fair use, it's fucking crazy. It's like, I still heard Amy says wild, crazy, nasty shit. No, she does. And I told her though, like, stuff that you said is kind of, like that's bad. So, cause she had she thought I was like agreeing with, Alright, Alice, just, being, Alex. He's goofy. He'll just say random shit. I was like,
yeah.
No, I don't. I don't think she's a druggie or anything like that. It's just,
hey, that's not you.
I don't know her. So, but I kind of agree. What you kind of said was a little fucked up. I'll be right back.
Okay. Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing? Everybody have a nice holiday?
All right, sorry about that. But yeah.
Oh, I...
Like, I'm open in front of it. Like, I'm not hiding anything, so... So she thought I was calling her saying, I was like, nah, no, I'm not calling you. I'm not saying you're an alcoholic or a druggie. But what you said was kind of fucked up.
Well, what you said about Charlie was indeed fucked up.
So, it's like, So, yeah. So telling someone to kind of go die is probably not the best thing to do.
No. I mean, you don't have to like her, but you also don't have to tell her to unalive herself.
Yeah.
And the other thing you said, the two main things I heard, not good. Real gross. Oh, hey, Allie.
Hi, who is speaking on the right? That's Fit and Curvy.
That's me.
Her. So.
I've had a busy day, so I look like trash, so I'm not going to, cam up.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a busy couple days, but in a good way.
I'm sitting on a leather seat. I think it's like fake leather or something. I'm not exactly sure. So, ever so often you'll see me kind of like just start going down. This thing's fucking shot. So.
Oh, I have the crappiest chair, so when we're doing Unchained Maiden, sometimes it squeaks and makes weird noises. Like, that's fine. The host of the show does not have a good chair. It's fine. Everything's fine. I am not a professional. It's why I'm not in charge.
Is it that Ethan person? Is that actual Dark Ninja? So. They need to start punishing users who constantly file copyright claims when it's clearly under fair use, like white people calling the police for no reason. Yeah, no, there's there's a way, like there's a way to archive and still fall under fair use. But if you actually look up fair use, if you're using it, the session, what's it called? What's it? I can't speak today. Deceptively. How about this? When you're lying and using it, then it's not covered under fair use. So,
someone calling me a dishwasher.
Hi, this is yeah, he called you a dishwasher.
Oh, sick burn, yo.
So, but yeah, if you're using it to where you're trying to put out a false narrative about someone, is not covered under fair use. So, you can actually look up fair use stuff, and it is actually in there. So, yeah, I love how dishwasher is a diss. Like, yeah, I keep my house clean. Yeah, right.
Oh,
I'm technically the dishwasher in my household. My wife cooks. I wash dishes. That's because I have washed dishes a bunch of times. In restaurants.
How dare you? How dare you keep your dishes clean?
Yeah, best.
How dare you keep your house clean? I mean, if they're calling me a dishwasher, y'all, I really don't give a shit. I've been called far, far worse and something, far, far clever. This is not clever. It's just stupid. It's fine.
Oh, yeah. I agree, Tommy. What some people will do to try and stay relevant in their own heads.
Lulz cows doing lol stuff.
Right?
That's what they do.
I'm going to agree with you, Rodney, that we should be able to flag them every time they chew with their mouths wide open.
Oh my God. Why? Jeez. And the noises. There's a term for that, isn't there?
Misophonia or something like that.
It's not to that degree, but it is annoying.
Oh no, I completely have that. Like, I want to bang my head every time I listen to Chantal.
Mm-hmm.
For a moment, I thought you were talking about synesthesia, where if you hear a certain noise, you might feel a certain bright light, or some people, when they taste things, they feel it as shapes in their mouths.
Oh no! I just chewing. It's just like, it makes my skin crawl, and I just want to run my head into a wall.
The loud chewing, the smacking, the slurping, that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that is disturbing. By the way, I wanted to ask: is that a Chucky doll?
It is.
Behind you in the background. Is it that far away because you are scared of it or something?
No, it's actually covering up something on the wall that I can't get out because the screws stripped. I'm not gonna lie. If I move that thing, it's a thing that we attach to a dresser so to keep it from tipping. And when we move rooms, I didn't realize it got stripped, so I can't get it out of the wall right now because it's in the stud. So I'm gonna have to find something to grab it to get it out. But yeah, that's what it's there for.
Yes, perfectly reasonable.
Yeah.
They should use Chucky for all sorts of design projects and redecorating purposes. I saw that in your title. It was you were allowing people to come in who were butthurt.
Yeah, with me, or I guess Or just
Well, the thing is that as a zebra, my butt is so enormous. It's hard to even notice when it's hurt. You know, what am I? There's no, so I have no idea when I should really call in. But I feel fine. So my thought was to just sort of launch myself into this room and not really help in any way and maybe waste a little time.
No, I mean, that's why I popped on.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. Is that Fit and Curvy or someone else?
That's me.
Ah, there you go. Well, I am not fit, but curvy.
How you doing, Dan? Yeah. So I'm just opening this up. Chips, I haven't seen you in around a long time. Pepita Chips used to come in or just like more intros because we used to have a lot of intros. We still do actually.
Oh.
I mean,
we still do. We're getting another one made. So
yeah. I don't know if that's in reference to.
Yeah, no, it is
my thing. Not to be cryptic.
Oh, thank you, Ellie Dean. I'm glad you love zebras. I do too. I have a whole harem or herd. My very own. Sorry, that was a conversation killer right there.
No.
Oh, no, you're fine. I have a dog who's insisting that I love her right now.
Yes, yes. Pay attention to me.
Hey, D.
Oh, hey, D Higgins. I just came on to harass Frank. You know how I do, D Higgins.
Oh, it popped up in your newsfeed. I needed an intro as well. If you go back to the front, we got a new intro. I don't know if you've seen it yet, so. But yeah.
By the way, I as a Canadian, I look to you Americans for really interesting news.
I'm sorry.
And there's always some sort of shooting or Trump news. But to let you know what life is like in the rest of the world, in my hometown, there was a robbery of 200,000 pounds of butter.
Good Lord.
And they took it out, like they actually took the trailers and hitched them up and drove them away. And the trailers have been found and the butter is gone. Gone.
Why would you... Okay, I have a question. Why would you steal that much? Is there a butter shortage? Is there something I missed? Okay.
Well, my theory is...
Like,
yes.
If we had that problem here, I think...
Well, to answer the question, it's that if you steal something that is of individually low value, so like a pound of butter, you know, maybe it's $4 or $5, I don't know what. But if you have a contact, say a wholesaler who sells to all the million convenience stores around, maybe you can sell a lot of that shit. There's also stealing to order. So someone will go into a flower shop and steal everything in sight because they've got a buyer, you know, a couple 100 miles away.
So basically stealing shit to sell it for higher price. That's too
no, since the supply is free, you probably sell it for a lower price just to get rid of it as fast as possible.
Bran, Flavor Town.
Yeah. Well, if you remember The Sopranos, they'd do something like do a hijack of a truck, and then they'd have all these really expensive tools that they might have stolen, and then sell them at a bargain price. Why am I talking about The Sopranos? Anyway, that sort of thing. But they would do that all the time, steal stuff and then sell it, a ton of it at a low price. And that way the criminal element, the evidence is gone. It's distributed into the marketplace, and they just have cash. Now you know.
Again, if we just had that problem here, I think.
I would welcome butter stealers.
Yeah.
Well, we had the maple syrup heist, I think it was last year, and it was hilarious watching American News report on it. That was just amazing.
You stop it. I freaking love Canadians. It's just not the ones that we watch on YouTube.
Oh, someone making fun of me? That's okay. I make fun of other people too.
Oh, I'm not. I'm making fun of Chantal Marie
Oh,
Booty
that
Booty,
sort of
The
thing.
Big Beautiful Me, Shantopoulos, The Daily Chantal. She's had a lot of names on YouTube, but yeah. She's an exception to the Canadian rule. Don't worry, we don't think all Canadians are like her. She's...
For a while, I thought Canada was going to annex Florida, but now that it's sinking, it's just like every Canadian I know has done the drive down to Florida or the flight and just sat on the beaches roasting away.
Oh, that's awesome. The freaking maple syrup iced. I can't. I just.
Oh, it was amazing. Colbert made a lot of fun of that.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I think it was there was also, it was when America discovered that Canada had a strategic maple syrup reserve, which is hilarious. I didn't know we had one either. It's just that when there's an oversupply, they don't release it to the market, so they just put it in a barrel and stick it in a warehouse.
Huh. Look at us learning.
So Canadian.
Well, obviously these facts are so important that everyone should know them, whether they're Canadian or American. Clearly.
Dwight says
It's
at least the bags of milk are safe.
Yes.
Sorry.
Actually, it's funny when people make fun of bags of milk, but it's so much easier than big giant plastic containers or cartons of milk. But it does look strange to newcomers. Bags of milk.
Well, I mean, I don't think I've ever. Well, that's not true. I can't recall if I've ever seen a bag of milk. Can you recycle the bag once the milk is gone?
Yeah, I think so.
Huh.
I don't
That's
drink a
nice,
lot of milk as I'm an adult, but
same.
Sorry, that's silly.
Okay, listen, and if any butt hurt bitches who are watching lurking, I will get off panel if you want to come talk to Frank and air your grievances. That's not a problem.
Yes,
I just
me
came up
too.
to just shoot the shit while we were waiting.
You see, I felt compelled to get on stream because I'm a delight, and I have a reputation to maintain.
And look, we learned something today, right?
Yeah.
So.
Hey.
Oh yeah, something you need not know. That's kind of fun. What is it with Chantal anyway? Picking up homeless guys for sex?
Oh, that was a
get it.
while ago. Yeah, she got paid with a cheeseburger, I think, to have sex with the homeless guy. But there were a couple of those stories. We're not sure if they're true or not, but either way.
I hope they aren't true. That just sounds so. You know, it's like a passage I read that made me burst out laughing, out of the Shipping News, a book by Annie Proulx. And this guy had a wayward wife, and then she went to New Jersey to shoot a porn film, and the last minute she was shy, didn't want her face on camera, and put her head in a potato chip bag.
What?
And when I read this, I just started laughing, and I still remember it to this day. It was a really great book. Strangely, it was Annie Proulx is, of course, an American writer, and she wrote a book set in Newfoundland, which is as strange an environment as you might hope to find.
The missing elk sends $5, and the world needed both this butter and the maple syrup for their pancakes were flavorless without. Book of Looney 220.
That's really good. That's some damn good writing there, missing elk. I like it.
All right, you have a nice day, Deanna. Let me know if I'm saying your name right. So.
I think that's correct.
Oh, that is Dark Ninja. Dark Ninja, you're not blocked in the chat. You realize that, right?
Which one's Dark?
You know,
hi, this is.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
He called me a dishwasher. I'm so hurt.
You're not. I kind of figured it was because he, the 24 thing, I guess, whatever. But yeah, again, we're not a hater nation.
Here's the problem. You got lumped in because you started reacting to Chantal. Yeah. So they just automatically go, okay, great. Now you're part of that. And it's like, no, people
Funny thing
can
is, a
react
lot of people in
whatever.
Hater Nation don't even consider us Hater Nation. They're like, they're part of the Shaney group. They just kind of started picking up on, Chantal because she was being lolsy. So, but
That's all it is. And actually, the whole Hater Nation thing started as a joke. And then it was amplified by the other guys who decided that they were going to run with it because they were on the other people didn't want them in the group or whatever. So they formed their own group. That's so stupid. It's all stupid.
Yeah.
We're not children, but apparently.
Oh, there's an update. Police look for leads in Christmas butter heist in Trenton, Ontario. You guys have to keep track of this stuff.
I
This
might
case
keep
is
track of
moving
this.
fast.
Like, I want to know who stole the butter now.
I'll put a link in chat
Right.
so that everyone can keep up with the latest butter news.
And thank you for Pepita Chips for the 90 the super stickers, a hamburger. I actually miss a hamburger. I'm not gonna lie.
And copy.
You
Okay, I'll
missed
put
a
it-
hamburger? What?
Like, I miss hamburgers, so because I can't have it.
Why did you switch to cheeseburgers or something?
I wish. No, I can't have it because the bread. And
You can
tomatoes
have a
in it.
bunless burger. I do that all the time.
And paste. Okay, there it is. The lead link to the bloody butter. The case just keeps churning. Oh,
But
that's bad. It's really bad. Puns are horrible, and I just made one.
Here, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do you a favor. I'm gonna have you come in and in your other account.
I mean, I can peace out Girl Scout if you need me to. That's fine.
Nah, then he's not gonna come in.
Oh,
Because
okay.
He knows that me and him talked, and he did not look good after I told him not to publish that video with zero evidence of it being Missy's son. He's like, no, there's evidence. Big, Chug won't lie to me. Come to find out, it was a lie, and it wasn't Missy Ann's son. So, just saying, I told you so.
Is anyone following the James Webb Telescope? I'm hoping for alien news.
I am not, but you're making me want to look up all this shit after we're done.
Well, the James Webb Telescope, it's strange. I wouldn't have guessed this, but because it's an infrared telescope, apparently it's going to be very good at looking at atmospheres of these various planets. So when a planet transits in front of a star, from our perspective, the James Webb Telescope might be able to tell you what the atmosphere is like. And that includes if there are artificially produced chemicals, it might be able to detect it. And of course, oxygen. If oxygen is in the atmosphere, it would detect that as well.
Nice.
Oh, Draven in the chat, I just typed it, but he said gluten-free bread isn't that bad. Well, so Frank and I do ketogenic, so we have to watch our carb intake. And some of those gluten-free breads can be higher in carbs. So, but there are keto buns. I've seen them.
Keto
You have
buns.
to go look for them. Yeah, you gotta go look for them. So.
What is ketogenic? I've heard of keto diets, but ketogenic.
Oh, ketogenic is just the full name for it, but it's the keto.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's up, Martha?
Hey, who's new?
Not much. I'm just quickly stopping in. God, I sound like shit. Oh my god.
I don't think that you
I
do.
wasn't
but,
going to
you know.
say that. I wasn't going to say that.
I'm hearing it on my end, and I'm just congested. But
okay.
I see they just too chicken shit to come in here. So I guess I can tease. A certain skull video recently was passed along to me, and when I'm out of my mandatory gulag that Tragic put me in because he's a bitch boy, guess who's covering it? And I just so I don't get hit with some bullshit child exploitation charges, I spent like an hour
Editing it up.
is
By the way, Tragic
changeable.
has escaped me on the news front. Who is Tragic? Is his channel called Tragic? What's his
A
name?
failed
Used to
man.
be. Just saying.
Probably sexually assaulted someone, given his MO.
Oh, that's pretty bad. I think.
Yeah, he's just an overall shitty person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, lied about his brother being dead. For sympathy, even though he likes to keep changing that story.
Wow. He's alive again. He's the new Jesus.
Yeah, exactly.
It'd be interesting to see like anything that you come up with in the new video. So he does not like.
Yeah. Let's just say the reason the video exists is because he may or may not have gaslit his children.
Oh shit.
Oh, yikes.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yes, I have some evidence of that. All right, just want to quickly stop on by, and Dark Ninja, you are a man baby.
Well, bye. I didn't get to say bye.
Just drops out like bye.
See ya.
Wow.
He's
One
got
man
shit to
baby
do, folks.
accusation and out the door. Well, by the way, if anyone knows anything about the missing butter, please call 1-800-222-8477. Tips.
We're gonna figure out this case of the missing butter.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
By the way,
Okay, I
this
think
is
we've
Marcus
milked that
channel.
butter dry for humor. I don't know if there are any more jokes we can make about the butter.
Look up Wonder Bread keto chaffles. I'm gonna be honest. I tried a ketogenic waffle, and I was.
It's not the same.
I was disappointed. I was sad. I couldn't finish it. So I haven't tried a chaffle yet, but I was just really.
Chaffles were like all the rage a couple years ago, and everyone was getting those mini
waffles. I figured I like it, but just a regular waffle. It was like biting into like a tree bark. It was like.
I was gonna say, was it like the pre-made mixes or whatever?
No, it was like I had to make it myself. I don't know if I fucked up or something, but it was just.
Yeah.
Something weird is that there's a physicist named Sabine Hossenfelder, and she was talking about scurvy, and she took a bit of a pine tree and started eating it. And apparently pine needles are rich in vitamin C, so if you take a bunch of branches with you on a old-fashioned sea journey, you can just eat the needles of a spruce tree and have all the vitamin C you want. Your teeth won't fall out of your head. But she's a great YouTuber. She usually does things science-related. I don't know why I'm telling you this. It's the free flow of information that you don't need.
We're just hanging out, shooting the shit. It's all good.
Okay, thank you for tolerating.
Oh, listen, Frank tolerates me. Okay, like you're much more pleasant than I am.
Well, I am a delight, as I keep telling everybody. I'll put Sabine's link in chat, and you can watch all this bullshit yourselves. Just waiting for me to tell you about it. Okay, copy. Here we go. Here's the link Sabine Hossenfelder told you about. There we go.
Yeah, apparently there's a butter heist, maple syrup heist. Ugh. I mean, I would prefer that in the States than what we got going on.
Yeah, it's really weird. Apparently, mass shootings in the U.S., I learned this just the other day. A mass shooting in the U.S., 4 people have to die. Otherwise, it's not a mass shooting.
Yeah, I think I read that.
Which is really weird. But I guess you have to have some definition of it. And, like, 3 isn't enough, apparently. 3 dead people, not enough.
Yeah, I figured maybe just, like, after 1, maybe 2? I don't know.
Well, maybe, the police won't even get out of bed for 3 or fewer, They have to pick up after themselves.
What a surprise. No one's come in.
Right. It's like I gave him a full hour at 49 minutes. Nothing. It's sad.
But not surprising.
Nope. They'll get another
Well, I feel
chance
like
at the call-in show tonight, but I doubt that would happen either. So
definitely not. I mean, I feel like I've learned some things today. I got some things I can research now. You know,
we know
go
about
down
that.
a rabbit hole about butter.
Right. We got to figure out who stole the butter.
Yeah.
Got to see the story through. I'm not letting this one die. I'm gonna aggravate Billy with it. So
He probably would prefer it to Molly Golightly. So
probably so, yeah.
By the way, you know how there's all sorts of celebrity news, you're constantly hit with it, and it's hard to pay attention to it because you don't want to, but every so often something impedes on my conscious mind, and that is Pete Davidson is dating Kim Kardashian. And I don't know why I know this because I don't care, but it's occurred to me that Pete Davidson is like dating almost every woman on the planet. He was dating that actress for a while. What was her name? She was in the Underworld movies, I think. I know. I'll look it up.
Wait, who is he dating from that? What?
It was. Let's see. Maybe I've got the wrong person. Sorry, I'm having trouble finding the actress's name. Kate Beckinsale. And they dated for like 15 minutes. And now he's dating Kim Kardashian. And the rumor is she's buying an apartment in New York to be closer to him. And
I must be one of the very few female millennials that does not give a flying fuck about that entire family. I know, a controversial. I just don't care.
It's all sort of manufactured. Like after a sex tape was released, I lost interest because that was the only thing noteworthy about them. And once you've seen it, you know, then there's no more need to keep watching it.
Yeah, Mother said Pete Davidson is proof you can look like Jack Skeleton and get a woman. True.
Don't you insult? Do not insult Jack Skellington. Don't do that. Don't do that here.
Jack had flair, you know.
He had pizzazz. Okay.
Yeah, and he was snazzy dresser.
And he could sing.
He could sing, could he? Okay.
Jack Skellington.
Oh my God! I sort of accidentally, like, I went to Wikipedia to find an answer to a question, and it turns out there are 5 Underworld movies.
Yep.
And like, who gives a shit? And yet they keep making this crap. It kind of looks stylish, and I like the way Kate Beckinsale looks. And they often pepper these sorts of films with some really good actors, but because their characters have only like 5 minutes of screen time, you need brilliant actors in order for them to just function as characters. So you feel there's a real life human or backstory there.
See, the first one was really good. The second one was meh. And then though, I think like the origin story was really good. The one where it kind of shows how the war between the vampires and the Lycans started, kind of thing. That was pretty good.
It was a dispute over butter.
It was over butter.
It
was.
Okay, that was really dumb. I'm sorry. By the way, does anyone have a movie that you thought was fantastic that was sort of ignored by everyone else? I have one in mind. Hey, look who it is.
Hello. Jack Skeleton.
Wow.
He's very upset now. Oh no! Like that actor man.
There he
is. His head in shame, poor thing. Apologise.
Oh, I didn't say it. Wasn't me.
I didn't say anything bad about Jack.
No, it was in the chat. It was Mothra.
Mothra being rude as shit.
Why
I like
is
how
Jack
you just
taking
come
us
on
an
and you're like,
obscene gesture?
don't insult Jack. Apologize.
I haven't put it away since Halloween, and I'm like, fuck it. Why not?
It's Halloween year round in my house. I'm not judging.
He's literally staring out the window at everyone constantly.
That's a great idea. Have this weird skull-shaped figure just looking at people out the window.
I live right by a
Oh,
school
I
as well,
did-
so it's even fucking funnier.
I did want to let Dart Ninja know. YouTube actually gave back the for a channel creator if someone's inside their chat room and stuff like that to be able to do the 3 little clicks and go to channel, and that is not the Adonis Paul.
Whoops.
Oh.
Sorry,
They
Dart
brought
Ninja.
that back. Go to channel.
Yeah,
No?
so
Oh,
they took it
only
away.
for
Like
creators.
we used to, a person can't do it inside the chat if you're watching somebody, but someone can. But the channel creator can go to their channel, click those little 3 dots, and it says go to channel, and I can see who is a Socka account, who's not.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So, just figured I'd let you know.
Hey, it says Danny McBride was the screenwriter for Underworld. Isn't he a stand-up comic who does comic roles all the time?
He does comedy roles. He's like one of like a lot of people know about is Pineapple Express, I think. So.
Oh, maybe it's a different McBride. Well, that's an interesting question, which we will not resolve because it's not interesting. Very sorry I brought it up.
Danny McBride is
did know-
really good at writing. He's done the newest Halloween series, and they have been excellent. So it's weird. Like comedy people are writing horror movies, and it's been really good. Like Jay Peele, I have not seen a bad movie of his yet. Get Out, Us. I think he actually helped. He helped produce the new Candyman. The new Candyman is so good. Oh my god. Oh, mods can go to it too. Sweet. I didn't know that. But yeah, the new Candyman is so good. So if you haven't watched it yet, make sure you do.
I remember seeing the original one with Virginia Madison, and I remember it being pretty good.
Yeah, it made me go and buy. Like I rented it, then I went and bought the 2-disc set and watched it like from one to the another one. Oh, there's like 9 Danny McBrides running around Hollywood. Okay, then.
Yeah.
So.
Quite the clan McBride.
Oh, yeah.
The thing is that in terms of movies that you like and no one else seems to like, I think my favorite is Angel Heart, which is a horror movie by that director whose name escapes me at the moment. Has anyone else seen that?
I haven't.
Okay. It was a really great movie, despite the fact it had Mickey Rourke in it. It was before he went insane and then had his face smashed repeatedly in a boxing ring.
I don't think I've ever seen any of his movies.
There it was. Holy crap, that movie goes back to 1987. Fuck, I'm old.
Yep.
Nah, like a movie that I like that a lot of people are like, why you like that? It's mainly a lot of Kevin Smith movies. So I do like a lot of his stuff. That people are kind of like Cop Out. People are like, that movie sucked. I was like, I like it. I thought it was fun.
Dogma, I thought was great.
Ah, Dogma's great. Yeah.
Oh, Dogma's awesome.
Something weird is that if you have Dogma on CD, you on DVD, I mean, you can see some sort of unfinished scenes where they decided not to put it into the final print. And the effort to take something that's been filmed to make it watchable, there's all sorts of colorization or color balancing that goes on. And it was really weird because anything that didn't actually appear in the film looked like shit. They also had a shit monster in that movie.
It was Gorgoroth or something like that.
Oh, yeah, could be.
Yeah.
You know what movie I was disappointed by? So I'm a big Harry Potter fan. I was disappointed by the second Fantastic Beasts movie. But the third one's coming out, and I'm trying to be hopeful. But I mean, the second one wasn't terrible, but it definitely was not as good as I was expecting it to
Is
be.
that the one?
but-
That's the one with Johnny Depp in it, right?
Yeah, and then the whole thing with Amber Heard has really fucked it over. So it's a miss. But
Yeah, that whole thing is really sad. I just also the idea that one of them or both of them are lying their heads off just kind of makes me sick. But that happens a lot in legal cases. You know, what part of it is fiction? It's just really gross.
well, if you're making those allegations just to get ahead in some way, shape, or form, and then you destroy another person. I mean, I'm not saying Johnny Depp is a great person, but just the whole whole thing's really gross. So
there was a weird thing where someone contradicted Amber Heard's testimony, and there was an exchange where she said, "I'm not lying for you on the stand," and it was a former friend of Amber Heard's. But during the trial that was in the UK, where Johnny Depp was suing a newspaper, I got the impression that because he was asked about his drug use, and he told the truth about all his recreational drug use, which is a lot.
Oh yeah.
I think the judge just sort of dismissed him as, well, you know, you're a wanker who does all these drugs, so you must have abused your wife. That's the impression I got.
Yeah.
He chose to accept evidence from one side and not the other due to drug use. That was my feel anyway.
There's a lot of fuckery.
Yes. But, yeah, I know, sometimes a trial can get to the truth, but we'll never know for sure.
Okay, thank you. God Hazel says the Golgoth monster, if that's how you say it. So, from Dogma.
Oh, the place of the skulls. That's what the translation is for that, place of the skulls. Golgoth. I can't talk anymore. I'm going to sign off in a minute.
Sorry.
Welcome to my world. I do that all the time. I'm going to give this another 10 minutes. No one's coming, so.
She.
Here we go. I followed the Amber Heard trial really closely. And the newspaper one, Johnny Depp did get completely railroaded, but it's because Amber Heard was allowed to have a little private time. What is it? In the judge's room.
Without the other side?
Without
Holy
the other
crap.
side being allowed to be there to hear what she said at all. The judge got to have quiet time with Amber Heard privately for 15 minutes plus to tell stuff that she didn't want everyone else to know. And everyone was like, how is that legal? And yeah, it was a complete travesty because Amber Heard actually abused Johnny Depp. She actually abused him. There's evidence. There's straight up fucking evidence of it, and it's just so messed up. The only thing that Amber has against Johnny Depp that is actually true is the video of him angry as all hell when he just found out the day after his mother's funeral, I think it was, that his manager had been embezzling millions of dollars from him, and he was actually nigh on fucked. And he was slamming cupboard doors and being angry. Amber Heard was deliberately recording. And then you hear her laughing as she's like, there. And she's like, I was so scared. And it's he's taking his anger out on the cupboards. He's not doing that to deliberately scare Amber. He's doing it because he's angry. He's upset because he's just found out after his mum died that his manager, who's been his manager for most his career, has actually been embezzling from him. You're gonna be angry. And that's the only thing they had. A private investigator went around the whole world trying to find people that used to work with Johnny Depp, any relationship with him at all, personal, business, etc. None of them would say a bad word against him. They all said, no, we haven't got any bad experiences with him. the closest to a bad experience was a director said, like, well, you know, actors, they can be a bit high maintenance sometimes. And that was it. So it was messed up as all hell.
I mean, that whole thing was just a dumpster fire. Like from start to, if you want to call finish, but start to finish, was just insane. Also, your buddy's in the chat, Frank.
Oh yeah, no, because I gave him he ran out of stock account, so.
Oh.
It's funny he has enough time to come in to talk shit in the chat.
And we will leave. That's not a problem.
Or since I'm neutral, I will stay and I will tell you both off if you're being dickheads. I don't care.
Woo!
I'll tell Frank he's being silly if I have to.
Yeah.
Well, Frank's definitely petty.
Definitely petty.
And salty, according to his shirt.
Just a bit.
But it's fun. Besides, it's only banter. It's only banter, mate. It's only bants. Just a bit bant.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. So anyway.
Just a thought. No one wants to see it, my guy. No one wants to see it. I'm just gonna say it. Okay. Thanks.
What's he said?
Yeah, JDubs is always. I don't think there's really been a bad movie that I've seen him in.
So how come these offenders never want to take advantage of your open hangouts there?
Do new.
It seems it's kind of sad.
Do new. Have no idea.
I mean, there's been a couple people in the time I've been around that have been willing to come up, but it's few and far between.
Yeah.
I've seen, simps come up and talk, about why they like certain lulz cows and stuff, but it's few and far between.
Oh yeah. I've not seen many. I don't think I've seen any on the Geek Room. I have on like some of the other channels, but yeah, they never seem to take it up. It's always everyone going for like laughing and having a laugh or like making a joke, never the actual real issues. Or
we actually had one
like
person, Junebug. I don't know if she still ever watches, but she actually came up and just kind of asked questions, and then she saw Shandy for who she really is, and then so. But normally people don't really, so haven't had anybody in a while.
That sucks because like it's also giving you the chance to change our minds too. Like it works both ways. If you want to prove your point, come and talk to us and prove your point. Try to get us to understand your point of view. How are we going to understand it if you don't actually explain it to us? How are you going to understand our point of view if you don't actually listen to us in a conversation?
Again, that's it's kind of a way of Amy's, Flaming Amy's thinking. She was like, hey, I'm just going to listen to both sides. She came up with her own kind of thing. They didn't like it, so.
Yeah.
She's the only one out of that whole group that actually came up and talked to me, so.
That's a big hallmark of a cult. Information control, not being allowed to learn about the outside perspective. Not saying that their thing is a cult, obviously, that's a very extreme claim, but it's not. It is associated with not good areas, so you want to separate yourself as much from that sort of shit as possible. I would have thought.
You'd think. So.
I was gonna say, most adults I know are willing to listen to all sides, even if they happen to be friends or cool with one side. If you have an issue, bring the evidence, bring your thoughts on it, explain to me why you feel the way you do, and we can have a conversation about it. I don't have a problem with that.
May I ask? I'm sorry, I don't know your name. What's that on the wall behind you?
What, me? I'm Vila.
Yes. Oh, hi. Okay.
Looks like that.
It looks like a ship or something. I don't know.
Which one?
Right behind you, there's a... Oh, it's just a shelf. Never mind.
Yeah. Got lots of random shit.
Hmm?
Got lots of random stuff. Where's my microphone? Oh, no, sorry. Don't know why my microphone was on the floor. Like, Headless Horseman.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool.
Much more useful than the horseless headman.
Yeah.
All right, since I don't think anybody's joining up, I'm gonna go ahead and close this down. Again, you guys will get another chance about tonight, probably about 9 o'clock. If you guys want to, if anybody wants to call in or whatever.
Hey, thanks so much for having us there.
Thanks for the butter
for
update.
Great. And remember to open your fridge and check where your butter is.
Make sure we got butter in our house.
By any chance, was it that Irish butter company? Did Shani get a van?
No, it's so far away. It's near Canada's largest Air Force base in Trenton, Ontario. So I doubt Shani's
so
ever
what
heard
you're
of it.
saying is it's one of those women that sleep with all the men in the army and she needed some lube.
Oh my God, that had
Sorry.
not occurred to me. That's disturbing.
I'm
I'm gonna go now.
And
I'm
on that
terrified. Okay, bye everybody.
Bye.
Yeah. Vila, chill out your channel. Oh, she already left. Okay, well, everybody's leaving. Anyway, I just put Vila and Fit and Kirby's channel in the in the chat, so you guys go ahead and make sure you subscribe to them. Tell Fit and Kirby to make more content. But she also hosts the Unchained Maidens on here. So again, tonight's going to be the call-in show at 9 p.m. So you guys make sure set reminders. I think Anna will be making a thing pretty soon. Not exactly sure what we're going to go over. We might just sit and talk and everyone out. But that's going to be it. Thank you guys for coming in. You guys are awesome. Check out all the links down below. The ways you guys support us, Patreon, channel memberships, follow us on Twitter and stuff like that. So that's going to be it. And we will see you guys later.